The lost town of Deepwood. When I was 12, my dad's work took us to a small rural town in Pennsylvania for the summer. We stayed in a new suburban development called Lone Wood, surrounded by dense forests and mostly empty houses. It was a quiet, eerie place with little to do, but I made a friend my age, Jamie, and we spent the summer exploring the woods and building bike ramps to pass the time. One lazy afternoon, we visited the local museum out of sheer boredom. While wandering through the exhibits, I overheard someone asking about the lost town. The museum staff dismissed it as a silly legend, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. The idea of a whole town disappearing was too strange and intriguing to ignore. Weeks later, Jamie and I were building a bike ramp by a narrow stream when we saw a group of teenagers heading into the woods. They were carrying flashlights and beer, laughing loudly and daring each other to turn back. I asked Jamie where they might be going, and he hesitated before saying, "They're probably looking for the lost town." I froze. "Wait, so it's real? What is it?" I demanded, shaking his shoulders in mock excitement. Jamie sighed. "It's just a legend. People say Middlesbrough had a sister city nearby, somewhere deep in these woods. One day it just vanished. Some say it was abandoned, others think it was swallowed by the forest or cursed. People claim there are ruins out there, but no one's ever proven it." That was all I needed to hear. I begged Jamie to explore the area with me. At first he resisted, saying it was just a story, but eventually my excitement wore him down. "Fine," he said, "but we're not going far." The next day we packed our backpacks with snacks and flashlights and set off into the woods. The dense trees and overgrown paths felt endless, but I couldn't shake the feeling that we were on the verge of something extraordinary. As we walked, Jamie kept glancing over his shoulder and muttering about how people sometimes got lost out here. I told him to relax, but secretly his nervousness was getting to me too. Hours passed, and just as we were about to turn back, we stumbled upon something. Hidden behind a cluster of trees was what looked like a crumbling stone wall covered in moss. Nearby, we found the remains of what might have been a well. The air felt colder here, and the silence was deafening. Jamie whispered, "I think we found it."